Hey guys, welcome again to our channel. If you're new here, we welcome you as well. Hello. And if you've been rocking with us for a while, thank you so much for always coming back and supporting us. We are back at the farm again. So today's video is all about ceiling draping for a wedding. And I know we've done a lot of events here before, and honestly, every single time when we come back, it just still feels so special. We just feel like we are home again. Same venue, same ceiling, but this time around the bride had a slightly different vision from what we usually do. So this time what the bride wanted was something that was a little bit soft, cozy, with a little bit of elegance. She didn't want anything too heavy, nothing over the top, just a soft, contained feel. And honestly, I personally think that she nailed it with her choices. Yeah, so we went with the white ceiling draping. That's one of the most popular colors when we're doing weddings. So what we did was we tried to pair the ceiling drapes with some warm fairy lights, and those fairy lights were matched perfectly with the curtain backdrop, the one that's at the front where the bridal team will sit. So we wanted the same shade, same warmth, same glow, so everything just kind of flowed really nicely from the ceiling all the way down to the backdrop. Yeah, so if you've watched a few videos that we've done for ceiling draping, I'm sure you will notice something slightly different in the setup. That's we did not have any hanging plants this time. Maybe it's the first time ever, because usually when we do weddings, most brides, they go for the greenery and fuller look. But this time around, the bride specifically wanted a more clean and contained look, and I think that personally, I think that decision really elevated the whole space. And sometimes less really is more. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it, but I am so terrified of heights, like full on phobia. So you would never catch me climbing a ladder unless it's absolutely unavoidable. So this day my role was just about assisting from the ground level, no bossing around. I was being bossed around. So I just had to make sure everything below was running smoothly while the big guy handled the ladder. Yeah, and one big thing that I had to focus on with the fairy lights. If you've ever worked with fairy lights, I'm sure you know they love to tangle, twist, pull, whatever you name it, and they can taste your patience, especially if they're way too long. So I just had to make sure they are not getting pulled too much or getting twisted or whatever. Because the last thing that you want is to finish a ceiling and then you realize one section isn't lighting up, because it has happened to us before. Yeah, so the warm fairy lights that we used blended so beautiful with the chandeliers and the backdrop lighting. Nothing clashed. It was just complementing each other so nicely. And even though we did the setup during the day, this wedding was an evening event, and I knew it. Once the sun went down, the space was just going to transform. The fairy lights always do that. They kind of like add that whole new level of magic, especially nighttime. And I'm sure once the guests walked in, the atmosphere was just wow. And when everything was finally done and we stepped back, we were so proud of what we did and how it turned out. It was soft, elegant, cozy, exactly how I wanted it to look like. Yeah, so if you're looking for ceiling inspiration, especially if you want something different, not too full, not too busy, this is definitely an idea you can take and make it your own. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, whatever. Put the comment or don't do anything. We appreciate anything, and it really helps support our channel. And make sure you follow us on our social media platforms for more setups. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We will definitely see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.